Folks, let's take a look at Attack Animal Academy, or Attack Animal Gakuen, if you want to call it that. This is a shoot 'em up developed by Skitron and art and published by Pony Canyon. It was released in Japan in 1987 and never got an official US release. We are playing a hacked version of it, patched version of it, whatever. The game, according to this, by the way, it took a lot of looking around to find some information about this game. There's not a lot of it out there. The game was clearly inspired by the Sega arcade game Space Harrier, and to claim that the two games are similar is a tremendous understatement. Since Sega and Nintendo were rivals, perhaps it was felt that there was little chance for Sega's original over-the-shoulder shooter concept would ever be released on the Famicom. So Skitron and art must have felt free to take the concept and make it their own. Rather than being about a boy on an alien world who can fly through the sky blasting aliens that advance towards him, Attack Animal Academy is about a schoolgirl who can fly through the sky blasting angry attack animals that advance towards her. Her mission is to rescue her friend who has been kidnapped and taken hostage by the animals. She must get through 6 stages and defeat the boss at the end of each of them to complete the challenge. The game features a 3D mode, which makes use of Nintendo's 3D goggles accessory, which very quickly opens and closes shutters over each eye to simulate the perception of 2 different stereoscopic images. The game was never released outside of Japan. However, no knowledge of Japanese is required to play the game and can be enjoyed by speakers of any language. The patch, or the hack, or whatever you want to call it, merely changes the logo on the title screen. Everything else is basically the same. And, it's an interesting game. The graphics are actually pretty good, if not a little bland color-wise, but, you know, trying to do what they're doing, you can't really overload it with a lot of extra stuff. The music's not too bad. The challenge is definitely there, though. This is a very difficult game. Difficult in the sense that you can only fire 2 or 3 shots at a time and have to wait for them to go off screen before you can fire another one, while enemies can seemingly fire an infinite number of shots, and there can be 4 or 5 enemies on screen at a time. A lot of running, a lot of dodging. You have to avoid obstacles on the ground as well as enemies in the air. Pretty tough. But, you know, it's a little bit of fun.